So I don't like being the bearer of bad news. I hate making videos on this channel that are negative and that, just bring a bad feeling. But, as a theme park channel and keeping my promise to you guys to bring you guys the latest news and information regarding the theme park closures and the entire situation going on in Orlando and the theme park community, I have to, make this video to you guys and bring it to you. And once again, I do apologize for the audio quality for this video. As some of you guys know, I just moved into my house last week, and the room behind the camera is a bare room, just 4 walls and nothing in it. So I do apologize in advance for the echo, but I'm gonna make this video short and sweet, and yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. Universal Studios has extended their closure until at least May 31st. So May 31st, so we're looking earliest that Universal Studios reopens is in June. And I'm fairly certain that we can bet on Disney having the same time frame. Everyone kind of expected Disney to have the same time frame. However, on the My Disney Experience app, Disney was still showing park hours for early mid-May, so people were still kind of hopeful. And of course, things can always change. If the situation drastically improves here in America, then all the theme parks could reopen early, possibly before June. That's of course what everyone's hoping for, but as of right now, none of us are holding our breaths on the whole situation. So today, the Universal Studios made the announcement, and I'm gonna read an email that was sent to all of their team members, and you guys can see for yourselves exactly what the employees or team members at Universal Studios got. Dear team member, I hope each of you, your family, and your loved ones are healthy and well. I want to thank you for your tremendous support, work, commitment, and patience during this time. You are truly the best team in the world. These are challenging times that I know you are concerned about your health, your family, and your job. I know you have seen headlines about other companies as they grapple with what none of us could have predicted. We must face these challenges too. Our priority is to take care of you as best as we can. But we also have to sustain our business, and this will take all of us. We are all part of the same family. Like any family facing a challenge, we will come together. We will support each other, we will sacrifice together, and one day we will celebrate together. There will be a day when we are open again and entertaining guests, and I look forward to celebrating that day with you. First, we are extending our closure to at least through May 31st. It's the right thing to do as we listen to government officials and health experts, and as we think about you. You are safest at home, and we want you to stay healthy. Like always, we'll continue to monitor the situation and adjust accordingly. Second, we are facing months of closure with no way to accurately predict when we will reopen. No business, even one as strong as ours, can sustain this without having to make difficult choices. Here is what we are going to do. We will continue to pay our team members at 100% through April 19th. Effective April 20th, nearly all of us, executives, front of house, back of house, salaried and hourly, will be paid at 80%, and we will ask everyone to adjust their work accordingly. There will be limited exceptions, with some team members being specifically asked to continue working at 100% and continuing to be paid at that level. Your benefits will remain unchanged and will continue in full. If you have vacation time or PTO, you can use this to supplement your income during this time. This is temporary, of course, until we are all through this. We have made the difficult decision to furlough our part-time hourly team members effective May 3rd. We are delaying the furlough so these team members have time to plan and collect 80% of their average hours until then. Part-time hourly team members who participate in benefits plan will continue to be enrolled in their plan, with the company paying weekly contributions on their behalf. For our part-time hourly team members, please know that you remain in our thoughts. And while we don't know precisely when, we look forward to welcoming you back when the time is right. We know you will have questions. Your supervisors and HR representatives will be working hard to support you and answer these questions. Please have patience with them as they work through the details. This is a difficult time for the world, our country, our communities, and each of us. And yet, I know we will get through this together. Each of you are in my thoughts, and I look forward to the day when I can stand with you at our front gate and welcome back our guests. Please take care of yourselves, your family, and each other. Tom Williams, Chairman and CEO of Universal Parks and Resorts. So yeah, that's a lot to digest. And what's the good in this is that Universal is still doing their best to pay their employees as much as they can. Yes, the employees are getting a pay cut, but they will continue to be paid at least 80%, and they are going to continue paying 100% for as long as possible, which is really good. And Universal is holding off furloughing their part-time employees for as long as possible, a lot longer than Disney has. And by searching through Twitter and scrolling through social media, it seems like a lot of cast members over at Disney are pretty upset that Universal is treating their team members so well when Disney is kind of giving their cast members the short end of the stick with cutting everything off through mid-April. So that's a little bit of a interesting situation right there. But it still sucks that Universal has extended their closure. I know Disney is probably not going to say anything else because they put out a statement saying that they were closed indefinitely, so they don't have to make any further statements as to when they think they'll reopen. The next announcement that Disney is likely to make is when they expect to open. And hopefully the next announcement we get from Universal Studios will be an opening date should everything continue to improve and hopefully not get any worse. And, you know, it begs the question, what are the parks going to be like when they reopen, specifically at Universal Studios? I mean, obviously, I know other parks have been discussing possibly doing temperature checks before entering the park, maybe wearing a face mask as you're going into the park, and you know you're mandatory wearing a face mask. I know with the whole security screening, Universal has it down. They're on point with their security screening with just putting your bags on a belt and sitting it through an x-ray. No one has to touch your bag other than you, so that's actually very, very perfect. I wish Disney would do the same thing. But let me ask you guys, put it down in the comment section below. If you guys were to go back to Universal Studios, would you be okay with being subject to a temperature screening? Would you be okay with being forced to enter the park with a face mask and to leave the face mask on while you're in the park? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section below on this topic. It'll be really interesting. It'll be really interesting to see what exactly happens in the future, and I just can't wait for the theme parks to reopen. You know, like being here stuck. You know, the theme parks have always been my escape, and having them closed for so long, it just really sucks. And honestly, if I have to speak honestly, I said this on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, I highly suggest you do. Link will be in the description below to my Twitter at Theme Park Express with only one S. I said it not too long ago that I actually sort of maybe look forward to visiting Universal Studios first before visiting Disney once all the Orlando attractions reopen, you know. I just find myself missing Universal Studios more in the atmosphere, more specifically Islands of Adventure. I mean, I like Universal Studios Park as well, but I find myself missing Islands of Adventure a little bit more. And in this, you know, situation, it looks like Universal Studios is treating their team members right. Universal is doing a lot of things right to do right to the Orlando community and to their team members, and I cannot commend them enough for that. So that's absolutely fantastic that Universal Studios is doing what they're doing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. What do you guys think of all this? Where are you going to go when the parks reopen? Did you guys have vacations to Universal Studios planned for this time through May? Because honestly, we can't expect to get our hopes up, and we can't expect to get into the parks until early June. So it just gotta hang in there, guys. Please, for the love of God, stay home if you can. Do not go out. The quickest way to get the parks reopened is for everyone to do their part and stay home and not go out. if you do not have to. I cannot stress that enough. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Again, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section below. If you're new around here, please subscribe. Again, I apologize for the audio quality. I just moved into my house and the room that I am filming in is empty. This background is not gonna be the background forever. You're gonna be, looking that way. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.